Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom. I'm Okwayemi Owosheni, and these are the stories we're tracking at the moment. The Nigerian government has assembled 12 senior advocates of Nigeria, led by former Attorney General of the Federation, Akin Olujimi, and 6 other lawyers to defend the emergency rule declaration in Rivers State in the suit filed by the 11 People's Democratic Party governors challenging the suspension of democratic rule in the oil-rich state. The governors, through their various state attorney generals in the suit, asked the Supreme Court to determine what authority the president has to suspend the democratically elected state institution and replace it with an unelected one. The National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, has called for building stronger institutions and attitudinal change on the part of every Nigerian at all levels to win the war against menace of endemic corruption, impeding the country's growth and development. Represented by the Director General of the Department of State Services, Oluwatosin Ajayi, the former EFCC chairman disclosed this while delivering the 9th Oba Sikiru Adetono Annual Professional Lecture at the Olabisi Onabanjo University, Ago-Iwoye, with the theme Corruption and National Security, Impact and Consequences. And the People's Democratic Party has set up a committee headed up by former Senate President Bukola Saraki to reconcile aggrieved members ahead of its National Executive Committee meeting. This was disclosed at the end of a meeting held at the Abuja Lodge of the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum and Governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, over the weekend. And the Academic Staff Union of Universities has elected a consultant psychiatrist at the University of Jos Teaching Hospital, Chris Piwuna, as its next president. Piwuna, who is also the Dean of Student Affairs at the University of Jos, takes over from Victor Osodeke, a professor of soil science from the Michael Okpara University of Agriculture in Abia State. The decision was taken at the 23rd National Delegate Congress of the Union, which took place in Benin City on Sunday. And on business, APM Terminals Apapa said it handled 8,687 20-foot equivalent units of export cargoes in April, an increase of over 30% when compared with the 6,606 recorded at the same time in 2024. The terminal, in a statement on Sunday, disclosed that the figure is the highest volume of exports that's recorded in 1 month since its inception in 2006. And on the foreign scene, the United Kingdom on Monday hosted European ministers for critical talks on repealing Russian aggression after Ukraine's allies demanded that Moscow accept a ceasefire. Ministers from France, Poland, Spain and the EU joined Foreign Secretary David Lammy in London for a meeting. The coalition was set up in February in response to shifting US policy towards the war between Ukraine and Russia and European security in general under President Donald Trump of the United States. And on sports, Nigeria and Senegal reignited their long-standing rivalry on Monday in the quarter-finals of the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations at the Suez Canal Stadium in Ismailia. Nigeria, runners-up in Group B, boast an impressive Under-20 AFCON quarter-final record, having never lost at this stage since the current format was adopted, winning all 7 previous quarter-final matches. And those are the stories making the rounds of my newsroom at this time. We'll update you at the top of the hour.